Bipolar Flower.
Up first we have E.R. Magdalen, who's a dear friend of mine from Canada. It felt only fair that I review her book first because she was a huge inspiration for me diving into the self-publishing industry. I have asked her a lot of questions and she has always been there for me, and she's wonderful, which you can tell if you read the book. If you haven't guessed by the title, it's about somebody with bipolar disorder. That is admittedly something I knew just a cursory amount about, but man, okay, I finished this book in one day because it was that good and it kept my attention, and I had to know what was going to happen to the main character. It was such a... Okay, psych wards terrify me, and so getting to see behind the veil of what it's like being in a psych ward with bipolar disorder, it was equally fascinating as it was mind-opening, and I got an entirely different perspective and understanding of what people go through and what the world is like for them. Part of it is incredible and insanely beautiful, the way that they feel things and experience things so much more than we do. But then their lows were, oh my gosh, your heart just goes out for this character, and I was completely wrapped. It was beautifully written. It shows a lot of elements of Magdalen's faith. Of E.R. Magdalen's faith in it. And I think the only negative thing that I could really say about this book is that the romance in it, because yes, there's a little romance, and if you know me at all, I am a romantic and I love romance. So I was excited by the flames that were popping off at the book from this particular relationship. And I was like, oh, my only problem is that I really wanted to see where those two characters wound up. Hint, just saying. But no, if you're curious at all about what it's like to have bipolar disorder, or if you have it and you want someone who understands what you're going through on a deep, profound level, this is what you want. It's beautiful, and I have so much more respect and admiration for anyone with that diagnosis, because that is a heavy cross to bear. That is a lot to go through. And it wasn't a heavy book either. Like, for how serious some of the themes get, it never made me feel like, oh gosh, this is so heavy, I can't read anymore. Like, and it's good. It's just good. This is the back. If you would like to screenshot, you can get some more information about the author, and you can see there's a rosary there. Shout out to all the Catholics. But okay, I hope you got that screenshot, because that's all I'm going to hold it up for. But I would like to read the first couple paragraphs just to get you that little appetizer so you're interested and hooked. All right, chapter 1. Out the window, cement, brick, and plastic were all the hospital window allowed. A loss of beauty, of vibrant colors, of green grass on bare feet, ached within Gemma. The staleness of 60 people breathing in the same air, on the same floor, wore on her, and the separation of nature at its purest had tortured her for 5 weeks. In one corner, a dying rose drooped in a water jug vase. The psych ward didn't allow glass vases, or anything other than bare essentials, and glass didn't go well with a population of patients who self-harmed when they were triggered. Excuse me, a voice startled Gemma out of her contemplation. Oh, the imagery just from that alone, I love. Anyways, I get a little excited, but this is a book that you will absolutely not regret buying, and you'll be supporting a fellow indie author. Win-win. If you've got any questions, feel free to ask E.R. Magdalen yourself. Her socials are tagged here below, or above, depending on which social media you're watching this video on.